Uy, tablet ba itong re-review natin? Uy, hindi! This is the first ever, world's first na tri-fold phone. Imagine having a tablet size na phone inside your pocket. How good is that? 10.2-inch na goodness ng isang phone right inside your pocket. Is this phone for you? Pag-usapan natin after this quick intro. Now guys, ito si Huawei Mate XT na may 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. Currently is priced at 199,999 or that's just rounded up to 200,000 pesos. And it comes in two colors, black or red. I'll put the links on the description box below kung saan siya pwede mabili. Now, looking at its design, honestly, it's really one of a kind. It's one of the world's first na may display folded on the outside. Normally, ang fold is paloob. Ito, meron siyang isang fold na palabas. And another thing na gusto ko sa kanya, which is kanyang frames, it's a aerospace grade na aluminum metal. And yung kanyang color dito, medyo mukhang titanium color, which looks very premium tingnan. But hindi ko lang masyado gusto is masyado siyang shiny, so fingerprints all over. And ang ganda rin sa kanyang likod, this is a vegan leather finish, so maganda ang grip natin sa likod. And yung kanyang octagon shape dito na camera bump looks really nice and premium. It's so hard to imagine kung paano sinaksak ni Huawei ang kanyang USB Type-C port dito, which is so freaking thin. Pag naka-folded tong phone na ito, ang kapal niya is 12.8mm thick. Pero kung naka-unfold siya on this side, this is a 3.6mm thick and yung kanyang dulo is just a 4.8mm thick. Just amazing kung paano nila ginawa ito. Na pag tinignan mo sa side, it looks like this pag hindi mo pa siya fully sinasara. And it simply looks like a V and a inverted na V. Ganito pag sinara mo na. Okay din buo yung kanyang likod, which is faux leather finish. So magandang grip mo talaga. Now, based on my experience, this phone is being powered by the Kirin 9010. It's a 7nm chip na ginawa ni Huawei. And honestly, ang meron ko dito is a prototype device. So, hindi ako nakapagkuha ng Antutu benchmark sa kanya. The only benchmark na nakuha ko dito is from 3D Mark, which is the Wildlife Extreme Stress Test, 1,412 ang kanyang loop score, and 56% ang kanyang stability. Though honestly, I would say na very powerful naman kanyang chip. Lahat ng multitasking ng bato mo scan, wala kang maging problema dito. And pati gaming, kaya-kaya din naman na mag-perform, which I'll show you a little bit later. Now, probably one problem mo dito is that wala siyang Google Play, pero it's so easy to install Gbox and Micro G, so you can run your native Google apps dito on this phone. And you can always use yung Huawei App Gallery to download your favorite apps. Now, honestly, malaki ang battery din naman dito sa loob. 5,600 mAh ang kanyang battery size, which is a silicon carbon na technology. And it can also support a 66 watts of Huawei supercharger charging speed, 50 watts of wireless charging speed, 7.5 na reverse wireless charging, 5 watts na reverse wired charging. Now, honestly, probably one of the things na hindi mo masyado magustuhan dito is yung kanyang battery life. Now, if you always use yung kanyang unfolded mode, which is ganito, 10.2-inch ang nakukuha mo na display, and di hamak na mabilis maubos yung battery. Normally, mga tablet, it comes on a 10,000 mAh na battery which can probably last you the whole day. This is just half ng size ng battery ng isang tablet. So, yung kanyang battery, I think, nung ginamit ko ito na naka-unfolded for the whole day, I think it could only last me for a little bit above ng half day. Then you have to charge. Now, probably charging isn't a problem if you have yung mga power banks like this one from Ugreen. A 20,000 mAh na power bank. And one thing na nagustuhan ko sa kanya is collaborated siya with Genshin Impact. Makita mo pati ang kanyang display is Genshin Impact team. And it can charge up to 3 devices all at the same time. Powering up my Mate XT is very seamless. Basta meron kang power bank like this one. Reliable and always on the go. More details on the description box below. Now, since this phone meron siyang dual speaker, so isa na sa ibabaw, and the other one is nandito sa ilalim. So, i-max out lang natin yung volume, try lang natin. Honestly, yung kanya sound is quite loud, and basta sabi ko sa'yo, it's flagship level sounds indeed. Now, there's 3 ways how to use yung kanyang screen. This is, by the way, a trifold LTPO OLED display na may 90Hz screen refresh rate and 92% ang kanyang screen-to-body ratio. Now, if you're just using yung kanyang outside screen, this is a 6.4-inch na display. Pag in-unfold mo siya, this is a 7.9-inch na display. And if you fully open it, this is a 10.2-inch na trifold na LTPO OLED display. Now, even though na this is a foldable display, Huawei made sure na tough ang kanyang screen. It can resist yung mga drops up to a certain level lang. Siyempre, this is a first generation na trifold display. So let's just say more of a guinea pig pa lang siya. And ang ganda naman dito sa kanya is yung kanyang water drop hinge is very tight. And yung kanyang metal frames is made out of aerospace na aluminum metal. Now, if you're viewing contents naman on social media using yung kanyang outer screen, definitely mag-enjoy ka dahil sa ganda ng kanyang display. And high refresh rate naman siya. You don't have any problem scrolling on social media like Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube Shorts. Talagang immersive ang experience na makuha mo dito. Now, if you unfold it, turning into a folding phone, halos parang si Huawei Mate X6 ang na-experience na makukuha mo dito sa kanya. If you're watching videos naman dito on the unfolded screen, talagang mag-e-enjoy ka dahil maganda nga ng display. Very sharp ang display and the black is definitely blacker. Now, if you unfold it into its full form, talagang makukuha mo is a really larger than life na display. Perfect na perfect to if you're watching basketball games, watching Korean novela on the go, talagang this is definitely the perfect phone to watch all of your favorite Korean novela. Now, tinry ko naman maglaro ng isang game dito sa kanya, Farlight 84, and I was able to enjoy itong game na ito. Surprisingly, it was really good, though I feel like it's a little bit more, parang fragile hawakan. Kasi sobrang nipis nitong phone na ito while I'm playing. Lalo ko kung medyo gigil ka sa game, feeling mo mabibreak tong kanyang screen, no? Kung sobra kang gigil. Parang yung sa hinge doon ka magkakatalo, no? Kasi pag gigil ka and you're playing with all of the excitement, talagang feel mo, talagang parang mababali mo tong phone na ito. But nevertheless, the gameplay was really good and it was able to give me a good gaming experience dito sa Farlight 84. Alas wala naman na feel na framed up dito sa kanya. And what I like dito is sobrang laki ng kanyang screen. It's just like playing on a tablet na giving you a really good field of view. Lalo ko nagsa-sniper scope, kita mo yung kalaban, which is definitely your advantage. And naglaro ko ng 1 hour dito. Honestly, I super enjoyed every single bit of it. Now, right now, pag-usapan na natin, one of the highlights dito sa phone na ito, kahit it's a foldable phone, but Huawei made sure that ginandahan niya ang camera nito. This one has a 50MP na main camera sensor with OIS, a 12MP na periscope telephoto lens na kaya mag-zoom up to 5.5 times zoom, and a 12MP na ultra-wide lens na may 120 degrees na field of view. This one can let you shoot up to 4K and 60, and ang kind of front-facing camera is a 8MP na shooter which can shoot you up to 4K 30fps na video. One of the good things na talaga kay Huawei, kahit foldables, no? Kahit focus sila sa kanyang folding mechanism, but they still maintain goodness sa kanyang camera. So right now, papakita ko lang sa inyo some of the good shots na nakuha ko dito sa kanya, starting off with some outdoor shot. Now, this is a very simple shot, no? But honestly, I would say na ang ganda nitong kanyang camera. Was able to take some really nice sharp shots dito sa mga tall building. And another good thing din sa kanya dito is maganda ang kanyang shot. If you blown it up to full screen dito sa Mate XT, you get a good glimpse daw sa mga nakuha mong shot. And another good thing is hindi saturated ang blue niya dito sa sky. Now, if you're on the outdoor, you'll be able to get some nice shot, no? Mga bokeh shot. Ang ganda pagka-focus sa subject and blurring it all the way to the background. This is another good shot na nakuha natin. Kahit medyo maliwanag ang araw, it still was able to get me this good shot. Equally said din dito sa mga flowers na ito. Though pag zoomin mo, medyo magpipixelate siya konti. Pero kung ganito lang tingnan mo siya as is, maganda rin nakuha niya. Now, taking a shot from top of the roof, makita mo talaga maganda ang viewing angle na dito. And kung nagpa-pan around ka lang naman sa vicinity, you'll be able to get some really nice shot dito sa Huawei Mate XT. Now, playing along with some of the different lenses dito sa kanya, this is a ultra-wide shot. 1 times, 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, and this is a 50 times zoom. Makita natin, medyo blurred na siya, and well, at least nakapag-zoom naman siya all the way up to a 50 times zoom. Now, while walking on indoor, I was able to take some really nice snaps din naman using this camera. And honestly, I was surprised with yung goodness sa kanyang camera. I honestly didn't expect less from the Huawei Mate XT dahil, of course, dahil kay X-Mage. And all of these shots na nakuha natin from the indoor, I'm really impressed. Taking some food photography naman, expect mo that this camera can perform. Probably not as good as the Mate X6, pero yung kanyang capture is good, pero pansin ko, medyo mas hindi lang ganun kakingkanaga ng colors, making it looks a little less yummier compared sa Mate X6. But overall, the shots is quite good for a foldable phone. And I'll be honest, it's quite not bad. Now, kung night photography naman pag-usapan natin, nevertheless, this one can get you some really nice shots din on outdoors, lalo na pag gabi. And kahit gabi na, makita mo mga side edges nito is still very clear if you zoom it in. Now, one thing to appreciate is yung kanyang front-facing camera. Maganda rin mga capture niya on outdoors using the selfie camera nito phone nito. I was able to get some nice shots naman sa kanya. No, pansin ko lang medyo mas maganda ang kuha ko doon sa Huawei Mate X6. But nevertheless, this one can still perform on outdoors. Now, pagdating naman sa indoor, I was still able to get some nice shots. Kasi pag maganda naman yung lighting, you'll be able to get some nice shot from the Huawei Mate XT. Tulad dito, ang linis ang kuha niya, no? This is probably something that you would appreciate dito sa kanyang camera. Now, kung naglalakad ka naman on outdoor, maganda naman ka ng resolution, I'll be honest. Pero yung nga lang, one downside dito sa kanya is medyo shaky. Didn't expect too much naman sa kanyang camera on the front-facing one. But yung kanyang rear camera seems to be a little bit more stable. Though it's a little bit shaky, pero it's still better than the front-facing one. The resolution is nice, and you'll be able to use this as a good vlogging camera as well. Now, honestly guys, is this phone even for you? The Huawei Mate XT is a really sophisticated phone which gives you a really big display on the go para ka meron hawak na tablet inside your pocket. But I would say na if you're the type of person na burara, medyo hindi ito phone para sa'yo. Medyo fragile pa siya and it's the first generation. So masasabi ko na sa inyo, if you want a big display like this one, you can always buy yung mga tablets and buy a good phone from Huawei. Pero if you have the extra cash and if you are a mga CEO type, yung mga executive type, maganda din man bitbitin to. Pampaangat din to na self-esteem na hindi lang si iPhone. Ang magdadala ng prestige. This one would definitely be a head turner if you're on the executive tables, executive meeting, but it comes with a heavy price tag. So, para sa'yo nga ba to? Let me know in the comments if you like this video. Kung gusto nyo malaman kung saan nyo pwede mabili to, I'll post the link on the description box below. If you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub is definitely awesome. I'll see you on my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.